everyone, welcome to the Theresa Show. Today we will be talking about a very sentimental topic, very sensitive, especially to the men out there. Toxic masculinity. Whoa. Toxic masculinity is simply restricting the emotions of the male genders, and it has become a negative trait in our society. A man must live to fit in a particular dominant character or in a particular role, which has to base in his beliefs or his behaviors, okay? Now, guys, let's clarify things here. There is a difference between traditional masculinity and toxic masculinity, okay? Traditional masculinity has to do with a specific set of traits and behavior, or all the norms and the beliefs of what a man should portray. For instance, the man has to work so hard to provide for his family. The man has to give his family protection. The man has to be there when he is needed, and so on and so forth. I can actually give a lot of examples on that. So this is traditional masculinity, okay? Whereas toxic masculinity has to do with socially destructive men, the mindset of never wanted to lose or fail, the mindset of suffering pain but keeping it locked in, the mindset of showing no emotions even when they are offended, and all those negative vibes. So this is toxic masculinity. I can probably give a lot of examples on that, okay? We are looking at a man, right? But this is actually not the reason why men do that. At some point, for instance, men may have multiple women, and their reasons of having multiple women is just to feel more dominant, and it can lead to the fear of falling in love with just one woman, okay? Maybe they think if they don't do that, their insecurities will show. Maybe they think if they don't engage in such art, they will feel less of a man in front of their peers, or they will feel less of a man in front of the woman they love. So at times, men just have multiple women just to prove their dominant role. Another example is a man having a girlfriend, but he can't even show his emotions of having a good time with his woman. Having a good time does not mean you should drive around town. It does not mean you should go for the fine dining alone. It does not mean you should eat ice cream or go and see a movie. Having a good time is not known, okay? Having a good time is being able to express yourself and opening up to your partner to know the kind of man you are, at least your soft-sided and your masculine side. A lot of people have that barrier that they don't want to break. Maybe it's because of their past experience. I don't actually know. Maybe because of what they went through. Maybe it's because of what someone did to them. So they find it difficult to express their feelings. And another huge example is success. This one is very strained and tough one. This particular example is very sensitive. Men put so much pressure on themselves, which I personally understand why they put so much on themselves when it comes to success. Men stress themselves, and sometimes they end up getting depressed. They end up putting themselves in the situation they shouldn't be, all because they want to succeed in life. Okay, now men, listen. One thing that you need to understand, I'm talking to the men here. Please pay attention. One thing that you need to understand is failure is part of success, and success is a journey, okay? I know it's not easy, because it is easier said than done. Success is a journey. Don't stress yourself because maybe, I mean, you feel you are failing. I mean, don't stress yourself so much, maybe because uh, your friends you started with are progressing more than you. Maybe your salary is not keeping up with you and your family. Maybe um, you feel you are behind of time, or probably you feel that you are losing. Okay, don't stress much. Everything will fall in place if only you take life one step at a time. So don't stress yourself much, okay? Another example is that men don't stretch out to seek for help, which I seriously don't understand why they always do that. Even to the most little thing on being sick. A man can be sick in his house. Instead of him to call someone to take him to the nearest hospital or to go and see a doctor, he will just go to the nearest pharmacist and go and get himself some self-prescribed medicine. All because he don't want to seem weak in front of the people around him. No, you won't be all right. You need to be taken care of. Men, when you are not all right, please ask for help. Ask and it shall be given unto you. Men. Oh, there is another phrase that pisses me off, which says, men don't cry. What do you mean by men don't cry? It does not make sense at all. Hey, men here, listen to me. Please stop whatever you are doing and listen to me. You are a human being just like women. So there is nothing wrong expressing your feelings. There is absolutely nothing wrong in shedding tears. Hear me out again. Read my lips. There is absolutely nothing wrong in crying. So feel free to express yourself anytime you are hurt. Feel free to shed that tears, okay? Okay, guys, let me shock you. There was a research by Thomas J. PhD says, in addition to being self-smoothing, shedding emotional tears releases oxytocin and endorphins. These chemicals make people feel good and may also ease both physical and emotional pain. In this way, crying can help reduce pain and promote a sense of well-being. For instance, a man may lose someone dear to him, and at the funeral they will say, don't cry. That men don't cry. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by don't cry, that men don't cry? Come on, I mean, come on. There is nothing wrong with that. Men are human beings too. And they have the right to show their emotions, or they have the right to express their feelings. So don't let it look as if it is a disgrace when they cry. No. Men, please express yourself anytime, okay? Now, with all that, masculinity is toxic, okay? And it is proved statistically that a lot of men are depressed in their mind. They are so stressed out, okay? Because of all these, social and environmental pressure of playing a dominant role, okay? And because of that, it makes their pressure so high. And also, it is proved statistically that a lot of men commit more suicide and get more heart attack compared to women. I know a lot of men who deny. They will say it is not true, but let me burst your bubbles, okay? It is because of the pressure you men put on yourselves, okay? Now, men. So men, please change, okay? Change. This behavior is not actually okay. So many men are so negative, they are so negative, they can't even show their emotions. They hide their feelings to the point that even when they are dating someone, they can't even express themselves. They can't even show some love to their partners, which is a bad thing. It's a bad negative. It is a bad trait, you know. A lot of women are not happy. A lot of women, a lot of girls are just managing their relationship all because of these negative traits, you know. And sometimes you can't blame the women. That is why women also won't stretch so much to impress you, because they know that if they do all those things, you are not going to appreciate them. You are not going to express your feelings to them. So, so they will keep giving you a pair of socks. They will keep giving you a pair of socks instead of buying maybe Gucci, instead of buying you on expensive things, you know. So men, all these negative traits, please stop. Change. Express your feelings. We love it when you express your emotion. We love to see all those things. Okay? Change. Don't hide anything. Don't put away all this negative trait. It won't help you. It will rather put you into some unnecessary things. It will make you do things that are not okay. Right? Yeah, and the last one is they lie on little things. Come on, man. They lie on little things just to become dominant. You know, all these toxic behavior, man, is not needed. Even to yourself, even to your health. And it always leads them to be depressed instead of being open and telling the truth. There is nothing wrong in expressing yourself. There is nothing wrong in showing your emotions, okay? So don't let the society put you in a box. Don't allow yourself to don't allow yourself to be pressured, okay, by the society. Albert Wilbert said, "A great man is strong because he is gentle." Now, before I leave you guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends, with your husbands, or someone who needs it, okay? And don't forget to drop your comment below. Let me know your thoughts about this topic. Until next time, my name is Teresa, but you can always call me T. Have a great time. Bye.